Anyone who knows me, anyone who's ever been to my house knows that my favorite movie of all time is Jaws. I saw Jaws when I was 8 years old with my dad, and my dad took me to 3 movies. Let me clarify that. Jaws, Earthquake, and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But I was 8 years old when I saw Jaws, and like everyone else, first run, it changed my life forever. I wouldn't go in the swimming pool, I wouldn't go in the ocean, I wouldn't go in the shower. I was that terrified. But as I got older, I started having this incredible appreciation, not only for the story and the thrills, but for the filmmaking aspect, and of course, Steven Spielberg, which began my lifelong love affair with him and his movies. But here's some incredible news. Can you believe it's been 40 years since this movie came out? 1975, June 20th, 21st? Oh my God, I should know that. Anyway, Fathom Events, along with Turner Classic Movies, they're screening Jaws on the big screen, over 500 theaters. And if you don't know what Fathom Events is, they digitally download movies to all these different theaters that are participating. So you can have friends in other cities and all watch Jaws at the same time, but you get that big screen experience. Here are the dates. You have 2 chances to see Jaws on the big screen, June 21st at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. and then June 24th at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. So there's 4 screenings on 2 different days. I believe I'm going to go on June 21st at 2 o'clock. That's what I'm telling all my friends. Yes, that's Father's Day, but take your father to see it because I'm sure he'll be thrilled to go see Jaws because it's an amazing experience to see on the big screen. Jaws has been a major influence for filmmakers for the last 40 years, from Bryan Singer, Kevin Smith, J.J. Abrams, just so many influences in cinema and movies itself that be copied before, like Alien as Jaws on a spaceship, Tremors. It just goes on and on and on where Jaws has been copied, this winning formula. There's also some great books out there. Carl Gottlieb, who also starred in the movie, wrote the screenplay for Jaws, and he has a book that's like a Bible for a shooting script called the Jaws Log. And there's so many different printings of it, and there's a brand new one there on Amazon, and he's just the greatest guy. I had the pleasure of meeting him during the Jaws Blu-ray DVD release at Universal Studios a few years ago, and I love his book. I've read it since I was 10 years old, and it's just been in so many different printings, but it's just the Bible for anyone who wants to learn more about not only filmmaking, but the filmmaking process of Jaws. This is Memories from Martha's Vineyard. This book, look at this. Look how thick this thing is. This is the most comprehensive book ever written on Jaws. It is filled with stories, drawings, photos. I mean, this is just the most amazing book ever written about any motion picture. And it's from written by Matt Taylor, and Jim Beller helped on it too. And this is just, look at this. If you don't have this book, folks, you need to get it, because I think it's in a second printing already, but this gives you so much information on behind the scenes. This will make you a big Jaws expert. Not as good as me, but this is a step in the right direction. I would love to sit and talk to you about Jaws for the next hour, because I told you it's my favorite film of all time. And not only that, there's so many great stories about Jaws. When I went to Martha's Vineyard for the 30th anniversary of Jaws, I can't believe that was 10 years ago, for Jaws Fest. I spent 3 or 4 days walking around with all the other Jaws fans. I got to meet a lot of the cast members that were there. We saw Jaws on the big screen, and we got to meet Carl Gottlieb, and everyone who was in the movie was signing autographs. I carried around a movie poster of Jaws. Every time I saw someone from the film, I had him autograph it, from Joe Alves, who designed the shark, to just the little kid who goes, "He made me do it. He made me do it," with the fake fin. I have everybody's autograph on this poster. And of course, my ultimate collectible is when I got to meet Steven Spielberg and interview him. He signed my Jaws insert. The 40th anniversary of Jaws, make sure you go to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. There'll be a link there to Fathom Events. Join me on June 21st or June 24th. You have 2 chances to see Jaws on the big screen. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard. I'll see you next time.